내가
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Miller. Markieff Morris is out there with Morris. Then there's Moses Malone. And it's Morris in at the 1. And for Chicago, Damian Lillard out there with Carter. Then it's James. Then there's Davis, and it's Mashburn in at the 3, the small forward. What a special time for Marcus and Markieff Morris, coming out here playing together again on the same team.
Well, they grew up playing together and then had a few years together on the Suns. Definitely familiar with each other's style of play.
Right, they're both from Philadelphia. They both played at Kansas. Maybe a little brotherly rivalry, too.
Oh, you can count on it. And for a year there, Marcus was with the Clippers and Markieff was with the Lakers, so should be a fun story to follow.
And here is Morris. Vince Carter getting it to go from deep. Here's Malone. Carter pulls it in. Chicago with the ball. It's a three-point game. And that one's good by LeBron.
And one of those players who will not be denied. LeBron's so strong inside.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here is Morris. Just 5 on the clock. They need this. Chicago grabs the miss.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now Miller, after the miss 3 from Damian Lillard. Morris trying to free himself up. They get it back, and it's slammed in by Malone.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Pass to Miller. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Lillard against Morris. Morris with the rebound. Morris outside. Lillard against Morris. Shoots over Lillard. Malone passes to Morris. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Markieff Morris taking 2 shots.
Free throw good for Morris. And Philadelphia making a change here. Monk's checked in. And Morris drops them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Morris against Morant to the middle. For 3, Edwards. Rebound, Malone. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 4. And it's sent back by Mutombo. By himself. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Oh, nice work by Mutombo in transition. Terrific at getting to the right spot in order to execute.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
and just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Chicago making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Then for the 76ers, Miller comes in for Markieff Morris. And Miles McBride subbed in for Morris. A minute 50 left here in the opening quarter. Monk outside. Pass to McBride. And here's Malone. Over Mutombo. Second chance shot. Malone misses. Chicago leading by 6. Doncic kicks to Edwards. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Monk against Edwards. McBride passes to Morris. Left side, Miller. Back to Morris. Clock at 6. Monk finds McBride. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. Malone, no luck.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
No good from Brand. Philadelphia trails by 7. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McBride passes to Miller. Back to McBride. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Edwards inside, and there it is for him. Edwards got 5. Here's McBride. Miller outside, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Chicago in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Philadelphia trails by 9. Taking a look at the 76ers. Monk is out there with Monte Morris. Then there's McGee. Then it's Madsen. And it's Muscala in at the 5. Now here is Morris. Scoreless thus far. Shot clock at 6. Here's Monk. Chicago grabs the miss. And Young kicks to Doncic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Monk with the ball, picked up by Edwards. Edwards against Monk. The 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Chicago leading by 9. Fires for 3. And there's Edwards on the assist from Young. 8 points for him.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Philadelphia trails by 12. Morris dishes to McGee. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
And it goes down 2 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponent and making them hesitate.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Morris comes in for Madsen. Now here is McGee, still without a basket. And here is Monk. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. The 76ers with another miss. Chicago leading by 14. Carter fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up. But Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
And Young, here we go. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And Chicago leads by 15.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Malone, good.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone. And some changes here for the 76ers. Miller comes in for Malik Monk. And Miles McBride subbed in for Morris. The wide open look for Durant. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot.
Pass to McGee. Now here is Miller. Defended by Carter. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Here's Mashburn, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. 1:44 left in the first half of basketball. McBride passes to Miller. Now Morris, defended by Durant. From 10 feet out, and it's sent back by PD. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. .129 left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 5. McBride with the ball. He's against Young. Chicago leading by 18. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark. Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Here is Miller following the score by Vince Carter. Miller kicks to McGee. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Plenty of space. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Ashburn's got 6.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
And so here is Chicago. Here's Young. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's McBride, defended by Young. Now McBride, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Malone. Mutombo with some nice D. Durant way outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Chicago, cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So with Curry sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. James is out there with Davis. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Doncic, and it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Here's James, following the basket by Markieff Morris. Down low, and Davis sends it back. 3-on-3. Lillard finds Davis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Davis. Lillard's got himself on the board with 3 there. Lillard's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. Pass to Miller. Wants to get to Morris and does. Takes it off the glass. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. It goes on Moses Malone.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Curry's checked in for Lillard. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Morris with the bucket.
And an excellent pass by Morris, a guy known for his finishing ability, but he also has the skills to facilitate.
Now here's Curry. Outside, James. And again, no good by Chicago. Morris outside. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Morris a screen. Clock at 6. Morris against Curry. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Taking 2 shots.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And Morris has got the ball here for the 76ers. over Curry. Morris, no good. Chicago leading by 22. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Morris. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 4 assists in the game. Outside Curry. Pass to LeBron for the 3. Drills the three-pointer. James has got 9 points.
Oh, you gotta run LeBron off the ball there.
And Morris throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. For Chicago, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
At the line for Chicago, Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Some changes for Chicago. Eldon Brand's checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's Carter in for Edwards. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third. He gets it in there. He's got 5.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Carter with the 3. They grab their own miss, and the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's foul number 2 for him. Chicago making some changes. Tumbo is checked in for Davis. Kevin Durant comes in for James. And it's Morant in for Stephen Curry. And again, no good by Chicago.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And here is Monk. After the three-pointer from KD. Here's Malone. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. The shot's good from Carter.
And the fast break finds the right guy. Carter goes all out to make sure they convert.
Morris outside. At the top of the key, Monk. Pass to Miller. Back to Monk. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Miller up on top. Here's Monk. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Monk's got 8 points.
And you gotta love that 3-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And so it's Chicago with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, Markieff Morris is out there with McGee. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Malone in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And the 3 ball is good.
Oh, that's a great find by Mutombo, a guy who always seems to make the right play.
Carter's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Pass to McBride. Here's Malone. Goes back up. A putback. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Carter the pass to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Monk with the ball. Here's McBride. Another miss by Philadelphia. Carter finds Durant. Here's Brand. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor. Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
A nice shot by Carter.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And Morris throws it down.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And the 76ers with some changes. Marcus Morris is checked in for McGee. Miller comes in for Monk. And Morris subbed in for Miles McBride. Morris no good on the free throw. Here's Carter. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Carter's got 9 points now in just the second half. Now the 76ers with it. Here's Morris. Over Brand. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Miller. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Morant against Morris. Carter with the 3. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Malone a screen on Carter. At the top of the key, Malone. On the wing, Morris. Miller dishes to Malone. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Morris for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Mutombo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Carter tries again. And Mutombo finishes inside.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the glass.
Morant with the steal. Carter looking around. Mutombo kicks to Carter. Mutombo is screen on Miller. Here's Carter. Here's Mutombo. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that is why they call him Mount Mutombo, chiseled like a rock.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Morris against Young. Pass to Morris to end the run. And it's rebounded by Mashburn. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Morris passes to Miller. Davis against Malone. Another shot, and Davis sends it back. Here's Lillard. Can't hit from in close. And so here is Philadelphia. Kicks it out to Malone. Now, here is Morris. In the corner, it's Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Another miss by Philadelphia. James looking it over. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Malone. Morris outside, and so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game.